Every Monday, my routine is essentially wake up, grab some coffee, and head to the office to see my schedule and frenzy results from the night before. But this morning I woke up to 0 bookings, something I haven't seen in years. Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel for another VIPKID video. I know these videos typically come out on Wednesdays, but as this is Memorial Day week, I kind of got thrown off by the 3-day weekend and wanted to spend more time with family and friends outside, safely socially distancing. So it's going to be a Tuesday, Thursday upload this week. So I cannot call this the Wednesday one take, but either way, we're going to treat it that way and talk about something very much VIPKID related.
A 0 booking frenzy.
But short and sweet, if this is the first time seeing my face, please make sure it is not the last by clicking that little red subscription button down below to be updated for each and every future video. We do videos on this channel on online ESL, brick and mortar teaching, entrepreneurship, lifestyle, travel, you name it, and I'd love to see you guys around for the next one. So often on all social media platforms, we only showcase the accolades that include high paychecks, fully booked frenzies, and things that really require a lot of our time and attention and energy. I rarely in my 5 contracts with VIPKID have seen someone say, I got a lower number and I'm thankful so I could catch up on sleep, see more of my family, spend more time with my kids. I've only ever seen people say things like, I'm fully booked, it's great, hope to get more next week, doubled my paycheck. All these things are great and I'm not diminishing those milestones. Those should be celebrated. But at the same time, I feel like taking time off, learning new skills, catching up on sleep, having a better work-life balance should also be equally celebrated. Fellow YouTuber and VIPKID teacher Nancy mentioned in one of her videos that she starts every day with gratitude. And to be honest, when quarantine started, that was the last thing I wanted to do. I was so mad at the world. I lost the show I was in. I lost my classroom. My students lost their musical. I started my day with anything but gratitude. I was angry. I was upset. The world's not fair. I can't believe it. Basically like a preteen girl. And then as time went on, I slowly remembered her mentioning that in a video to start every day with gratitude. So when I was angry and upset, I tried to spin it in a way to say, you know, this might be happening. It might not be the best thing in the world, but I was able to teach more kids. I was able to learn a new skill. I was able to finally get my voiceover portfolio together, something I had been waiting like 18 months, a year and a half. I kept pushing it off and pushing it off. So by starting the days with gratitude, I was able to finally turn myself around. The world's not coming for me. Everyone's going through this, Kristen. And actually, just last week when we canceled our honeymoon, completely different story for a different video. It will be a vlog. We'll just talk about that later. I was able to say, you know what? We canceled this, but in us canceling this, it may help us not endanger somebody who may have been on that airplane with us or who may have been at that resort with us. We may have saved someone's life by not going to Hawaii on June 15th. Spoiler alert, that's when we were heading out. But backtracking a little bit, quarantine gave me this pressure, and let me know if you felt this too. This pressure that I need to come out of quarantine a better cook with a 6-pack and a perfect body, be able to speak 3 languages, have all these new skills. There's a term for it, and I don't know what it is called off the top of my head, but it was basically like a pressure to feel productive. And at first, I would try to convince myself, hey, you should take this as a gift. You are given this time, even though you're still remote teaching your kids, still online teaching, all that jazz. You should be spending time being productive. You should go work out, lift weights, learn a language, do all of these skills. And I have to be honest and tell you, I felt more anxiety through the pressures of needing to be productive. And this is not me diminishing anybody who is making great strides in quarantine. You know through this video of doing Zumba each and every day. And in my opinion, that is my favorite video because I worked hard every day for a month and I'm not athletic to achieve that milestone. So I get it. This can be a gift to some people, and it is to me too, I will not lie. But there's a lot of times that I don't want to be productive. I don't want to do anything more than just sit with my husband, drink coffee, plant in my garden, not do anything that involves more time at the computer, more time learning new skills. Sometimes I just want to be. And once again, if anyone else has felt this pressure while in quarantine, give this video a thumbs up and let me know your experience down below. If you are feeling that way, it's okay. You are not alone. If you follow me on Instagram, you know there was a night I actually shared in the stories me just sitting outside on the porch crying because I was just overwhelmed with all of this fear, unknown. It had all just built up, and I was trying to be positive and productive and, just wait a little bit longer. And here we are, 10 weeks later, still in quarantine, still with less answers than we had before. This video is not meant to be a downer. Essentially, what you've gathered from this video is that I was feeling overwhelmed from quarantine and having this extra time and feeling the pressure to be productive in it. So I decided to do something about it, and I am proud of the choice that I made. I do not regret it. It has been a wonderful thing for me. So I wanted to make a video outlining it. It is my accolade. It is the choice that I made for myself. My frenzy resulted in 0 because I set it up that way. I opened 0 classes. I wanted to see that 0 when I woke up because it didn't mean failure to me. So many people see the 0 on their bookings and think failure. And I get it. I was that way too because I was addicted to the high numbers. I wanted to see the blue turn to green on my schedule. I wanted that week after week after week. So finally, this past week, I said, no, I'm going to open 0 slots. And trust me, when I saw the requests from my regulars on there, it was so hard to just click deny or just let the timer go down and it would go away on its own. But I stayed strong. I said, this is the choice I am making, and in a world where I can control so little around me, I'm going to control that I do not work this week. I'm going to let my body sleep. I'm going to have a morning routine that doesn't involve coming into my office, turning on a ring light, zipping up an orange hoodie, and teaching kids. Is it a blessing that I can do that? Yes. Have I grown as a person and an educator through it? Absolutely yes. I'm not diminishing anything that VIPKID has given me because it has been a lot of things both inside and outside the classroom, but in a world where we only focus on the high numbers, the bookings and the paychecks, why aren't we also highlighting the teachers that say, I'm taking this time off? Why aren't we highlighting the teachers that say, I don't work on weekends, or I don't work on the evenings, or I take holidays off? I feel like that would really help the mental health of online teachers. And if you're someone struggling with this and you feel ashamed or embarrassed to take time off, you are allowed to do so. That is the beauty of this platform. I see many doctors that don't work on Fridays. They go out golfing and no one bats an eye at that. Not diminishing any doctors, you guys are lifesavers and I am forever grateful. I'm just using you as an example, and I trust that many of you are not doing that right now because you're on the front lines helping out the masses that need it. Anyway, the point of my story is I got 0 bookings this week, and I am proud of that number. I'm going to once again sleep and have my morning routines, work on my rituals, things that I want to start focusing on while we're still in quarantine, but it will be summer vacation, so I won't have brick and mortar teaching. If you're also a brick and mortar teacher, let me know what you are doing during this quarantine summer to stay productive without feeling the pressure to be productive, if that makes any sense. But anyway, that is my video for today, and I am proud that I made this choice. If you are also someone who needs it, be proud. Make that choice for yourself. As always, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please take care of yourself and others, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
You won't see them. They'll see you. You're in the internet. You can't see them. Unless they film react videos.
They do. They all film react videos.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How come you never show me?
Because you don't watch my videos to start with.
So?
Do I know I just filmed that entire last video with white noise on? Hey you guys, and welcome to my quarantine morning routine. With everything surrounding COVID-19 and these uncertain times, I wanted to share a video that we could all relate to. So here's exactly what I do each and every day to remain productive. I do teach English online between the hours of 7 and 9 a.m. I'm currently a teacher for VIPKID, and what really helps me during this time is having this constant why that gets me up and out of bed. If I didn't have to teach the kids in the morning, I would probably sleep in, so it helps keep me on my regular schedule when I know I'm waking up to teach 4 kids each and every day.